But this one I just banged through really quickly over the weekend, and it's a typical Michael Lewis book. Crazy circumstances, wacky characters, everybody, a little bit off, slightly away from the normal spectrum, or wherever you want to put people, just not your norm. And it's fascinating, and it's not at all what I expected. This is just a wild and crazy story, which is kind of shocking because after the 60 Minutes interview, during the 60 Minutes interview, Twitter just lit up. Are you kidding me? This guy has jumped the shark. Michael Lewis is canceled. Only
but why?
Not so much.
But is the concern that he gave SBF a pass?
When I sat down to speak with him, so the day before the interview, I posted a question on Twitter. Hey, I'm sitting down with Michael Lewis tomorrow. What sort of question should I ask? And, once I sifted out the really, horrific ones, there were a lot of interesting ideas. And the question that people, a few people asked, what did FTX pay you for it? He just laughed at that. No, Michael Lewis doesn't get paid by his subjects to cover them. What Lewis said was, I didn't want to reach a conclusion. I wanted the reader to draw their own conclusion. Was this guy incompetent? Did he have no business managing a $100 billion firm? Or was he on the spectrum of fraud, closer to Bernie Madoff than someone who's just, a bumbling fool? And, you can make an argument either way. Lots of stuff was done that shouldn't have been done, starting with FTX didn't have a bank. So if you wanted to transfer an account into FTX, you could transfer in-kind Bitcoin directly to FTX, or what was banked was Alameda Research, the hedge fund that predated FTX. They had a bank account. So lots of people sent cash to Alameda, and they're supposed to move that cash over to FTX, which apparently they didn't do for about $8.3 billion, or maybe it was $8.6 billion worth of assets. So clearly there's commingling of funds, which is a big no-no. Although, again, this is an Anguilla company operating in Hong Kong,
in crypto, which
in Bahamas,
in
which
crypto,
is
by the way,
really
Barry. So a lot of crypto organizations were doing, it seems, commingling of funds, right? And a lot of them went bust. FTX wasn't the only one; it was just the biggest. And because of the kind of interesting and weird, colorful character of Sam Bankman-Fried, plus he comes from such trustworthy parents who maybe helped him along the way. Very famous, intelligent, left-wing intellectual lawyers at Stanford. I mean, just what
experts in legal ethics.
Character.
That's the even crazier part.
Exactly.
Right? So
he was also we thought he's a philanthropist in a way. He's a utilitarian. I can't remember what it was like. He believed in only doing good, and that's why he wanted to raise $1 trillion. But how come the bad backlash? I'm wondering about Michael Lewis's book. Does everybody think he gave SBF a pass? Was he too nice to SBF? Did they live together for a while?
Well, first of all, Lewis gets embedded with FTX, which is what he does with all his subjects. I asked him this. Hey, did you get too close to them? He's like, no, this is the same process I did with The Big Short, with Moneyball, with The Undoing Project. I live with these people as much as I can to really have a fly-on-the-wall perspective.